Okay. Oh, good morning. Thank you for joining me. Sorry I'm a little bit late today. I did a silly, and if you're in my Discord, you probably already saw what I said, but unfortunately, I forgot that it was Monday today. And that's an important factor because I kind of take every other day off usually so that Noobnat can actually stream as well. We share a time slot, but I always appreciate her and her husband's presence in chat, so I do what I can to accommodate that. Plus, I like spending time with them too, so I go enjoy their streams. But I just completely forgot that today was Monday. And it was a day I'm supposed to be streaming. Took me a couple minutes to figure that out and then to get ready. So I am about 25 minutes late. It shouldn't actually affect the length of the episode, but just so you know what happened. Let's see. Last time we ran into some interesting issues. So we finally found a dragon, and we also found a... Well, we found a dragon, and we got a piece of it. And we upgraded our armor by one more step. So our helmet is now at level 3. And in order to get it to level 4, we actually need some more Lyonel guts, which, as you can see, we have one, but that's all. It's not great. I performed very poorly because I was distracted last episode talking to Gamer Hubby at the end of the stream, and it was my first stream back, so I'm not super surprised about that. However, annoyed as I am that I died, it's okay. We'll get over it. We're going to start off by sleeping a little bit here. Let's do that one. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, right, I can't sleep in that quite yet. Morning it is. Well, hello, Cheeky. How you doing today? Thank you for joining, as always. I was just doing a bit of a recap on what happened last time, including the fact that I died like a dum-dum. Well, I'm glad to hear you're doing well. Receive reward. I don't even know what this is. The Melania Fiber, maybe? How was your weekend, Cheeky? Did you do anything fun or exciting? Yeah, maybe here. This one's close. We need to start off today by doing a little bit of prep work, because I managed to die last episode like a dum-dum fighting Lyonels. Was alright, didn't do anything special. That's fair. That's very fair. Hopefully it was a good weekend in spite of that. Or maybe because of that. Everybody seems to be so exhausted during the day, or during the average day, that doing nothing is certainly a blessing in disguise. My friend was supposed to come over on Saturday, but I just wasn't feeling it. So we put that off until Sunday, which then he got busy. And so it's Monday, and there maybe is a chance he'll come over later today. But when life gets in the way, it makes it a little harder to function. All that is to say, hopefully you still had a good week or a good weekend in spite of not doing anything special. Grab you. Oh, you stupid Zora. I forgot he was going to scare the fairy away because he makes a lot of noise. Yeah. Okay, the curse of the never-ending cancellations. That's true. Thankfully, he doesn't live far away. It's not like it's tremendously difficult for us to get together, but it is one of those things where when one cancellation happens, it kind of throws off every other plan that you have for a while. Let's see. Where is another fairy island? There's one over Bremen Peak. That'll work. Do you have any plans for the week? I know Nat's husband, Gamer Hubby, is going to be away for a while. And Nat gets to suffer through putting the kid to bed on her own for the next week. Ooh, dragon. Is that Nadra? I really need Nadra. Is that Nadra? It's Nadra. Okay. That's excellent, and I need to get her, like, right away. This isn't even the fairy fountain I was looking for. I just see her, need to go. Not really, just trying to get through each day. That is absolutely understandable. And I very much know where you're coming from. Okay, let's go up. So last time, I vaguely mentioned it, but we tried to fight some Lyonels. We're really trying to upgrade this armor a little bit more, and I ended up not doing so well. Gamer Hubby came in, and so I got distracted. We ended up dying once, and as a result of that, we lost all of our fairies. Just like all of our backup plans. And that is super annoying. So what we're going to do today is, first and foremost, recover our fairies. And then we need to work on probably getting the quest done in Hateno Village for the upgraded Sundelion pumpkins. I am absolutely going to blame it on Hubby. Do you know what we talked about yesterday? Let me enlighten you as to what we talked about yesterday. It was the presence of weird anatomical features on certain mythical creatures. We started off with the 2 rib cages of centaurs, and therefore also of Lyonels. And we went from there into talking about the air bladders of mermaids being in their chests, how their breasts are not actual breasts, but they are air bladders and air filters, and then to the concept of whales being mammals that actually do breastfeed their babies with jets of milk that stream from their mammalian nipples directly into the mouths of their offspring. And then Hubby wanted to make sure that he was able to manipulate our imaginations with the concept of stripper whale jet stream milk parties. I am going to blame it on Hubby as much as I want when he's going like that, okay? I think this is justified blaming at this point. Mm-hmm. Right? It's not unjustified. That's all I'm saying. I got a little caught up. was quite the conversation we were having. Late nights for him, late stream for me. Although that's still technically middle of the day, so I have no real excuse to be engaging in that. What do I need from this thing? It's a fang. That's right. Okay. So this is... Oh! What the heck? Both of them are out at the same time? Oh no, that's Light Dragon. Same difference. I can go steal a bit of horn from her if I can get there. But, this should be the last piece of Nadra I need to get, is just a bit of her fang. Nope, get back here. Where'd you go? I hate it when the dragon parts bounce. I don't know where it landed. There it is. Wow, it's still cold in the area? Ooh, I found this though. That's good. I'm sorry, I got distracted and a little bit focused on that. But, the key right now is I want to, now that I have this fang, and I did get the fang, I need to find 2 more Hinox guts so I can upgrade that to level 3, and I already have a shard of her horn so I can get my second piece of Fierce Deity armor up to level 4. After I get 1 extra Hinox gut. And that's going to be really helpful for fighting the Lyonels that I need to get to level 4. But I really am going to need to go to Hateno village and do the quest lines there, because I need the Sundelion pumpkins. Like, pretty desperately. Fighting in the depths is starting to get really hard, and I'm taking a lot of unavoidable heart damage. It's a really frustrating mechanic they input into this game now. The fact that you can't just use your regular health pool, but that regardless of how much health you have, every hit takes 1 full heart and locks it out. Makes it very frustrating fighting down in the depths. And I just need a way around that. So we're going to work on it. Thankfully, it's still a little bit better than usual when I'm exploring the depths because of how much health I have right now. I put in a lot of effort into those shrines, so we have that advantage. Hi, Azel. Sorry about landing on your eye. Didn't mean to. Yeah, but just easily be better? That, I wish I could. I wish I could. Another thing that I want to do at some point today is, if we get a blood moon, I would really love to be able to go get some Zora weapons. Because I have 1 Zora sword, which works really nicely, and the light scale trident that I'm using. But if you saw last time, this is one of the better combinations for this kind of early game burst that I need. The light scale trident combined with this horn, if you see, is 73 damage. But because it's on a Zora weapon, as soon as I have Sidon's ability on me, the water shield, it makes me wet, which gives that trident double damage. So it suddenly does 146 every single strike. Very powerful. Very helpful. Ooh. Where are we going here? I think I may actually also want to go get a Royal Guard sword, come to think of it. Let's maybe do that. We'll start with that. Part of the reason I was having so much trouble with the Lyonels is that using the trident, I have to keep putting it away to switch to my shield after dismounting. And that's incredibly difficult, especially when I have to keep using Sidon's ability and he's sometimes not where I need him to be. The fact that you have to go up to them individually in order to activate their skills is, like, super frustrating. So, where is better gear? Here we go. What we're going to do instead is take advantage of the pristine Royal Guard sword gear effect, which is that on its last hit, the damage triples. That's both of the sword and of the attached item, which is great because it means that when you mount a Lyonel, your sword doesn't actually take damage as you smack them. So I can make it super powerful. Oops. Dang it. I can make it super powerful, essentially unbreaking as long as I use it right, and I can have my shield out while I'm trying to fight. It will be a big benefit. Well, hello, Waylord. Thank you for joining. How you doing today, friend? I am doing alright, thank you. How are you? I actually got a solid 8 hours sleep last night, which was super nice. I think it's this side. At least I'm pretty sure I got a solid 8 hours sleep. It's hard to remember and harder to tell. Oops. What can I toss? Let's toss this one. You're the weakest. There we go. Well, hello, Jacob. Welcome back to you as well. Thank you for joining. I'm doing quite alright, thank you. I was just telling Waylord, who also joined us, that it's nice that I got a good night's sleep. Oh, crap. Did I... Where'd it go? Did I throw it completely off the edge? No! That was supposed to just smash. Oh, well. I failed in my ploy. I feel bad. I'm dumb and I should feel bad. I know. Oh, I could get rid of that one too. Ah. Sorry, hold on one sec. Just concentrating a little bit. Just gotta not die. I forget these guys are significantly weaker now that I have better armor. I'm still terrified thinking that this is the beginning of the game. Ooh, I want this. Oh! Oops. Yes! Yes, yes, yes! Jacob, finish the pun. I have been waiting for you to come online for like 3 days so you could tell that pun. I was so proud of you. So, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, you did finish the pun. Good, okay. Practicing coleslaw. It was such a good pun. I laughed, and I wanted to make sure I didn't steal his pun thunder, which I think from now on I shall be referring to as Punder. I think I mentioned it before, but puns are like glitter. They must spread, and when they do, they get everywhere. And I love it. It makes me so happy when people start using stupid jokes like that in everyday life. Especially because I know most people either don't do it because they think it's lame to begin with, or they just don't think that it's interesting to use puns. So the reoccurrence, when they start getting used, makes me super happy. I have an influence. I'm an influencer in the worst kind of way. I just make people tell puns. I need to get one of these swords back. Where is it? There's one out in Zelda's room. This stream is so inspiring. Yes. I will never turn into one of those influencer douchebags that's like, do you know who I am? And if I do, I'll be like, do you know who I jam? My wife said I'm inspiring her to file for divorce. Jacob, your wife is funny too. Tell her I appreciate that. Well, hello there. I'm assuming this is Nat. There is Nat. Okay. How you doing? I need to find an enemy real quick. Not... I mean, that one might work. Now, please hit. Oh, that's not what I need. Okay, we gotta run. I have to find something a little easier to hit. I'm sorry, one moment. These guys might work. There's something over here, I think. No, that's just the chest that I already opened. Waylord, what the heck? Not get such an enthusiastic hello and you're like, oh hey, yeah, I'm good. Oh, I feel hurt and offended and slightly not surprised, but still. But hi Nat, how you doing? I'm glad the child has been defeated. You're more special. I mean, clearly. How can I compete with Nat? I don't know. Ah. So, unfortunately, Jacob, I wanted to mention this the other day. You missed the end of that quest line that I was doing to start growing things over in the fields. And unfortunately, I was wrong in the yield of the hardy radishes. She only gave me 2 on the first harvest. But it's still 2 free ones that you can pick up every time without needing to go anywhere for them in that farming section. And what I'm going to do as soon as I break this sword... There we go. Is I'm going to continue with the quest lines in Hateno Village. Boo. What? Oh, yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Tell it again. Tell it again. That's an excellent question, Nat. About what is a salad lawyer? He'll be practicing coleslaw. I want you to know that is not my pun, but he messaged me when he thought it up the other day and told it to me while I was playing Helldivers, and I very much appreciated it. I have been waiting for him to get online to tell people this for like 3 days. I did not want to steal his plunder, and it was worth not doing so. Embrace the puns, Nat. You know you love them. They are hilarious. Okay, so among the quests, you're just horrible at making them. Okay, good. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you understand. Since you guys didn't know about the farmhouse, I'm just going to double check. Are you also aware of the existence of Dandelion pumpkins? Because that is something I wanted to check on with you. No. Okay, so Dandelion pumpkins are a hybrid that you can make by doing the quest lines in Hateno village here. And what they do is the effect of the Dandelion flowers is when you cook them into food, they restore 1 broken heart from the depths if you hit taking gloom damage for each sunflower that's in the item. But you know, they're kind of hard to get. They only grow in certain areas. The quest lines here, when you complete them, which is the Merrill quest in Hateno Village, let you grow a hybrid pumpkin and Dandelion, which restores 2.5 of those hearts for every one of them in your food. I think it doubles to 5 if you cook them, I don't remember. And you can grow them infinitely in that garden too, so they're super helpful for exploring the depths. The problem is you have to get through a couple of weird quest lines to do it, so we're going to work on that a little bit. And you'll get to see the end result here. But you may have seen these people running around in these weird mushroom outfits. And they're part of the quest. Weird? How weird? I mean, they're just covered in sliced mushrooms. It's kind of unusual. And the source of all of this weird mushroom fashion is Hateno Village. This lady here. Cece. I must say, you don't seem to show any sort of interest in fashion. Nouveau fashion. Interestingly, this is also the place where you can, after you've done the Merrill quest, you can rebuy any unique armor set pieces that you've gotten rid of by accident, as well as the Hylian shield if it's busted somehow. It's just a matter of getting through this because this dude here is the current mayor. Who wants to focus on farming and stop her from being a weirdo with the mushroom designs. They're so bright at night, they're keeping the veggies awake. The character in this game uses a me system. That's fair. I remember designing a lot of faces using the Miis. My favorite was I made a character that looks like Rock Lee. When I play a Wii game, I'll show you my my favorite Rock Lee Mii. You can import any Mii face to the NPC in this game too. I don't believe that. I don't believe that one bit. Undecided. Yeah, I don't believe that for a second. Please tell me how if it's true. So, if you missed the text here, she wants to become the new mayor to steal it from Reed so that she can focus on fashion in the village. Which means we have to give these mushrooms to bribe her supporter base, or to bribe the villagers in the Hateno village. So don't give any to Reed's family. No need to give them to children, travelers, or temporary residents like the Sheikah researchers. It's specifically the 8 Reed supporters in the village. We're trying to bribe them. What's this? I need to talk to her as well. But she and the mayor both have a secret that we also need to expose in this quest line. So, in the middle of the night, she's sneaking out alone. Bribing? You love this game? Yeah. So about midnight, she'll sneak out of her house, which means we've got a little bit of time to find some of the people here. I think this guy wants the crickets. Miss. Always at the miss. I don't need to do that one right now. No, he's a CC voter because he's wearing the hat. That's how you're supposed to identify them. If they have her fashion on, they're voting for her. Get out of my way. If you can call these weird mushroom hats fashion. That's a child. He's voting for her. Basically, anyone that lives here and doesn't have CC merch on, we need to talk to for this quest. You have to use PC emulator, but it's possible. Oh, okay. Well, we're playing on the official Switch, so I cannot do that, unfortunately. You can even export Zelda NPC faces to a Mii also. That is pretty cool, though. The fact that it's even interchangeable like that is pretty interesting. I would find it hilarious making a Rock Lee character somewhere in here. Just for whatever reason, I really like Rock Lee in Naruto. If you've ever watched that. He was always my favorite character. I felt for him on a deep level. Rock Lee is my spirit animal. Kid's sleeping... Where are the parents? Rock Lee was fun. He was also the most ninja-esque of all of them. He was the only one that didn't have, like, weird magical powers over the most part. It was just pure training and determination. And I was like, okay, I respect this. This is cool. He's just a normal guy that works hard. There's one. What about Shikamaru? I mean, he can transform into a wolf boy. Dude, the first time Rock Lee removes his weights to fight Gara is such a cool moment. I mean, I guess I could see that, but, like, I still think he's more Twilight than Ninja because he's got that whole werewolf thing going on. I'll just talk to him. I don't need to do it again. Oh, sorry, one sec. I gotta get rid of that bot. Ugh. This may interrupt the stream for a second. I'm sorry about that. Where is Mr. Bot? There he is. Ben. All my homies hate bots. Me too, but that's because we play Helldivers and the automatons are mean. Alright. Bot is voting CC. Bot is voting CC. How dare he? Alright, so middle of the night. It should happen soon-ish. We'll see CC from that house over there come out. We have to stay out of her line of sight. And what she's going to do is she's going to try and sneak around to this building. And if we get caught, we have to wait until tomorrow to do it. Know your best views. Actually, CC's secret. I don't remember at what time she does this. Oh, I guess she's already in here. Her big secret is she sneaks into the warehouse to eat veggies. And how many do you think she's eating to get a fat dumpy like that? Because calories are not abundantly present in vegetables. That's all I'm saying. She must be eating a lot. I'm surprised the village can create that many. Maybe she's bulk maxing. It's still impressive to put on calories from nothing but vegetables. Like, you have to eat a lot of vegetables to gain enough calories to put on weight. Just cook it with butter or oil? Yes, but didn't you see she was just eating them straight from the crate? It didn't count. She wasn't cooking them. Just eat a Big Mac with it, basically? I mean, I suppose so. Technically, you're eating your vegetables if you have a pickle on a Big Mac. There is I don't know if I told you guys this, there's one of those kind of gourmet burger joints in my city. I went to it for the first time, or rather, I had them delivered to me for the first time one day when I couldn't cook. And it's not a newfangled burger joint, it's apparently been around for like 40, 50 years. But they have a burger there that they call the Big Mook. Because they're not allowed to call it a Big Mac, but it's essentially the same thing, just, you know, more filling. And I thought it was hilarious. It didn't taste very good, but it was hilarious. so we've given one mushroom away. Ooh, is that Nadra again? Is she still there? Ooh, it's Nadra again. Okay. I don't need her anymore. Forget it. I already have everything I need from her, so I shall ignore. Have a Hylian shroom. Have to go. Thank you. Why eat burger out when you can smash your own? Because I'm a fat ass and you expect me to do the job? Well, in my case, my energy for the day is pretty limited. So if I've had to use it on something else, sometimes I don't have the strength to cook, which means I have to order in, as unfortunately expensive and unhealthy as it is. But I still gotta eat. So every once in a while I have to make use of the incredibly overpriced and not worth it delivery services just to survive. It's not quite as funny an answer as I would like, but it is a realistic answer. There we go. There's 3. Even, ironically enough, during the summer when I can go out and actually get groceries, I still have to stop and get food while I'm out because I don't have the strength to cook once I get home. It takes a lot of energy to do that. You also cook a ton so you can whip it up fast. I mean, burgers aren't hard, it's just the energy allotment is the tough part, unfortunately. And sometimes it is beyond me. Not down there. Did you guys also know there is a pirate quest in this game? I mean, I'm assuming you do. It's one of the very first things people see. But there is a town that's invaded by monsters that are pirates. And I feel like that one too gets missed quite a bit. Pirate, you need this game now? Yes. Once I'm done here, I can go show it to you. But basically, down here, there is a little town along the coast. Where is it? Not at Hateno. Down here, maybe? Yes, so this area here is currently under attack by pirates. Yeah. Very interestingly, the first story you can access, which is down here in Lookout Landing, the lady here and also a guy in the underground shelter both talk about how they came from a village that's under attack from pirates, and so they had to move. And that's this village right down here is currently invaded by monsters, and there's even a pirate ship around here that you can get to, and you have to clear them out of the village, and you can do a whole quest to restore it. And there's, once you do, you have to help rebuild the village, and there's a bunch of mini games and other things that occur as a result, including a restaurant that will just give you a free pre-cooked item every day. You can go get free pre-cooked food. You don't have to gather ingredients for it. It's pretty nice. Oops. There is also one thing that I haven't done yet, but I've seen people do it recently. In the quest for Misko's treasure, if you're following those quest lines, there's actually, apparently, an entire pirate ship that you can use as a buildable part in your auto builds. And I'm not entirely sure where it is, but I would like to use it. It's light enough that you can fly with it in the air, and I'm so looking forward to that. I want a ghost ship. I think there's somebody in here. I'll have to look it up, though, because I'm not sure where I have to go for it exactly. It's in a really weird place, and apparently to access it, you have to whistle at the door. Isn't her husband supposed to be a Reed supporter? Is he out on the deck again, maybe? Best news ever? Yes. This guy. So this is 4. I'm halfway through this part of the quest. It's not a super long quest, but actually finding all of these people is kind of a pain in the butt. Because they move around during the day, they're not just like in static sections. But I think it is pretty interesting the way that you have to do the main quest for both people, and then also for their aides, or their supporters. Already did him, okay. Like in Cece's case, it's her sister. You have to find out that she's goofing off in the middle of the night. And for Reed, it's his wife that we need to talk to. Already went in there. And we find out that he's doing something in the middle of the night as well. So we might actually do that while I'm still looking for people. Because I need to while the sun is up. Where is it? That's not his house. Is it that one? No, that's the farmhouse where they make the cheese. I've forgotten where the mayor's house is. It's somewhere over here. Actually, I didn't ask you, Nat. How was your weekend? Did hubby get going safely this morning? I was telling Cheeky earlier about our very weird conversation that ended up getting me killed last night. I don't know if you heard the remnants of it, but it was very funny. You did not hear. Okay. In that case, I'm sorry, Cheeky, you're going to have to suffer through rehearing this, because I feel like Nat would enjoy knowing what her husband was up to. We got talking about Lyonels, because I was fighting Lyonels, and how they have 2 rib cages, which he doesn't like, and I don't like it either. And then from there, we went on to other mythical creatures with weird bodily construction, like mermaids, and how mermaids are usually portrayed as having breasts, but they're more likely like air bladders. And from there, I mentioned that it was a bit weird that they're not likely mammals and don't breastfeed, so they are air bladders. But beyond that, he also talked about, or we got talking about how I was pretty sure ocean-based mammals don't breastfeed in general. Like, I don't think whales breastfeed, for example. And he gave me some very cursed knowledge, which was that apparently whales do indeed have nipples that shoot streams of milk, jet streams of milk into their young's mouths. And so he said to me that he was going to use the limitless power of imagination to distract me. And so he used the exact term of, just with no concept, stripper whale jet stream milk party. And that was how our conversation went last night. Okay, so it's her. She's the wife. Yes, that is hubby. It was hilarious. And so I was blaming him for the fact that I lost concentration and died. I just thought you'd like to know that because I found it hilarious too. She's not up there. Okay. Did I talk to Granny already? Grampy? Oh, I have a Hylian shroom. Good. That's number 5. You're so proud of him, yes. And I'm making sure that I let everyone know about this very strange conversation as well, because if I have to suffer that cursed knowledge, so do you. He's already got the hat. Is there someone at the front, maybe? Little kid. Maybe the schoolhouse? Oh, sorry. Well, I gotta go for now. Might look around a bit in case I see y'all. Okay, thank you for hanging out, Waylord. As always, it's nice having you here. I'm sorry this gameplay is not the most interesting, but I would like to get this quest done. I appreciate you being here, as always, and I hope if you do take off, you have a very good day, my friend. See you later. Okay, not her. There we go. Have a Hylian shroom. So that's 6. 2 left. I worry a little bit. I want you guys to have fun and like enjoy what I'm playing too. The problem is some of these quests are very much designed to be slow burners. So they're not high paced. You just have to look around for a while. I guess he doesn't count. Yeah, I just thought, will we get to see an Obra Dinn Let's Play? I don't know. Actually, yes, probably. I don't have it yet, but that was one of the ones that's likely something I can play. The one that I couldn't do was Aviator Detective, I think you called it. Because unfortunately that's a visual novel, and I just don't have the vocal strength to do visual novel. Because I would want to be doing voices and silly things in order to make it interesting, and I just can't. As much as I wish I could, I just can't. It is beyond my vocal strength to do so. But Obra Dinn did seem like it was pretty cool, so it is on the list, and I will eventually be getting to it as well. Thank you for reminding me of that. Where are we going? Yeah! You know, I do try most things that you recommend to me, because I like the games that you choose. Just, you know, maybe not the supernatural ones. Because the supernatural ones scare me. Can I break these with this? I cannot, okay. Do you like my attack, by the way, Nat? This was the one that we learned from the dudes in, that we learned from the Yiga clan. if you don't have a weapon equipped, you can just smash. Okay, so I need to get into the shed, which I think is just over here. Where is Mr. Yunobo? There we go. I can't summon here. What the heck? Oh, because I'm in a village, that's right. Still no horror in it. Horror is what you make up in your mind. No one could have foreseen the Lorelei case. I mean, it's scary, okay? I don't like supernatural. Supernatural scary. There's a little bit I can deal with, but like that was jump scares. That was intentional on the dev part, okay? I can't handle that. That is too much for my little heart to deal with. I need this. This is not the way I need to go. I think the shed is here. It looks like it. So the mayor, I know I kind of skipped through this quest. Still no horror in it. Horror is what you make up in your mind. It's a puzzle game made only of puzzles. Okay, I like that. New variety of pumpkin. This is what the mayor is working on. So he's locking himself into the shed in the middle of the night doing research. And his wife was worried about what he was working on in here. So the door is actually locked. The only way in is from underneath like that. Firmly believe Hateno Village's charm is from our delicious vegetables and milk from our farms. But there's no denying that these things just aren't resonating with the youth nowadays. I've got no business being mayor if I can't fix that. So I got together with Knack, the best farmer in these parts, and we came up with a new type of pumpkin. The color, shape, and appearance are based on the CC brand aesthetic, which is popular with the young folk. We've hit a snag though, and might be a bit before we can achieve our goal of shipping the pumpkins out. So that's what we're actually working on right now, is we're trying to resolve these issues so those pumpkins end up being available for us to purchase and to plant. Which reminds me, this is another one. Way back when, my grandfather worked with someone from the village to create a very special kind of food. It was too ahead of its time to catch on, so it never went further than the first trial. He can still recall the gooey mouthfeel of the one bite his grandfather shared. So, this is the hint. Have you tried the fresh milk they make in the farm uphill? Can you guess what the actual answer is going to be as far as the item that he's thinking of, with a gooey mouthfeel and a nice aroma? Made with a farmer somewhere in the village. Good guess, Nat. Unfortunately, it is something very simple that even I kind of forgot and didn't understand why I couldn't get the answer for a while. But over here, in the Lake Sunak, we shall find our answer. You see, floating right over there is a bottle in the pond with a letter in it. That's the recipe. So we're going to... Oh, you know what? I can do this. We're going to use our sapphire rod to freeze ourselves a path out there. There we go. And now it is within grabbing range. Good guess, though. I like chocolate chip cookies, too. New specialty with mare, cheese fermentation. Can't name too early. So the answer is cheese. Which, come to think of it, I need to give her a mushroom first, I think. Oh. Cheese is also delish, yes. And it was too far ahead of the time, they didn't think to make cheese. So now, very interestingly, this house becomes a cheese seller. Oh, I gotta give her the shroom first. It actually opens a new store in the village so that you can specifically purchase cheese. I think I may have to make the milk first, though. Like, it's a bunch of weird quest lines. There we go. Yeah, there we go. So now the Hateno cheese shop is open. And you can just buy cheese for your recipes, which is pretty cool. I like that. You can see even the new recipe for the pizza. Cheese, tomatoes, and wheat. Which is interesting because it's Tabantha wheat, which they shouldn't really have easy access to out here. Here's the last guy. Okay. I think. It's too late in the day. Okay. You already have a mushroom hat. I just need to give out one last mushroom. Just one. And then I'm done with that part of the quest. It's the most annoying section of this quest line. Because finding people sucks with no radar. Ooh, ooh, did you know you can make puppies lead you to treasure? Let's see, I think I can give him apples for this. You can feed the puppies, yes. Okay, good. I didn't know. I didn't know if you knew. They're so cute. I like puppies. I wish I had a puppy still. I keep getting recommended cat videos on YouTube where it's not like, oh, look at the cute cat. It's people cuddling with cats, and it makes me want one. But I cannot have cats. I can't take care of pets anymore. As sad as I am about it. Oh, yeah. Ooh, royal bow. Fancy. But I am good. I have enough royal bows. Where are we going? I need to talk to the mayor of the village again. He should be just over here. It might be too late in the night, though. He may have already gone to bed. Where are we going? Is it this one? Ooh, Blood Moon. I hear Blood Moon. Okay, we gotta start this right away. I've mentioned this before, but this is a trick that I really like as well. I can, when you cook any time during a blood moon, you always get the critical effect. So you can see that the 5 apples that I put in ended up giving way more hearts back. Really, with 5 apples, it should only restore 5 hearts, but every attempt during a blood moon is a critical success. So it's an excellent time to start cooking up a bunch of really good health restoring food for next to nothing. I think I also have some defense food here. Mushrooms, iron shrooms. I don't remember the value of these. They might be 2 each. We'll see. So the way the potion system works, or potion and food system, I don't know if you're aware of this, is that different levels of buffs are met with threshold values. So I think it's 1 to 3 is a level 1 buff, or maybe 1 to 4. 5 to 7 is a level 2 buff or something, and then 7 plus is a level 3 buff. And each item has a value assigned to it, of 1 or 2 in most cases. So you can get, let's say for example, that 8 is the threshold for a level 3 buff. 3 items with level 3 defense on them will get you to that threshold, and then you can add 2 other pieces of food for more heart regen at that point, or stamina regen, or whatever, right? So I don't know what the actual value of these iron shrooms is. Oops. We're gonna go for 3 and see if that gives me a defense up 3. Okay, good. So then, just for fun, 3 plus a dragon scale. Do I have a dragon scale? Or a dragon horn, I mean. Light dragon horn. Good. This should, hopefully... Yes! Give me a half-hour defense up 3 boost. Very nice to have. And I'm just doing that now because it's handy. I should probably also make some of these. I should be good on stamina, but you never know when you'll need them. And since I'm cooking anyway, I may as well. There we go. Okay, critical cooking is over. Let's go back to you, because I can just break you. I don't care about you anymore. And we're going to sleep until morning. I guess I can just rest by the fire, too. We're almost done with this quest line, I promise. We're so close. I have to do the cheese for the mayor. I have to find this last person. Oh no, it should be fine. Did I disconnect for some reason? Because it's telling me welcome to the chat room on my phone again. I hope not. It should be working. Okay, good. Good, good. Thank you. That's always concerning when it does things like that. Especially because we know I am not beyond Twitch giving me problems. This one is the mayor's house over here. This one. Talk to him. Have some cheese. Woohoo! 100 rupees. It's really nice doing all of these things in Hateno Village because it means that traders and stores get a bigger variety of things to buy too. Where are we? And now, where is the last person? I think he was up here on the hill. That old dude that was trying to go to sleep, I think he's the last person that we need to talk to. And then hopefully we should be ready to just finish up this quest line, get ourselves some pumpkins for food, and then we can go. The whole actual point of doing this today was that I wanted to go get Tulin and start the Wind Temple, but I got distracted again. Because this side quest to Hateno Village takes a lot of time. Where is the old dude? I need him. Here he is. Is it you? Nope, it's not you. Maybe I already talked to him. But he talked about someone taking the cuckoos up the hill to the Hateno Research Lab. Maybe that's it. God, finding these people is so awful. Oh, let's turn him off too. I don't need him right now. Person leading cuckoos up the hill. Not you. Where is this last person? I would kind of expect that they would just, you know, stay indoors on rainy days like this, but no, they still have to go do things. Okay, not up here, unfortunately, and he doesn't count as living in the village because he's too far separated. What are you? Are you something? No, just bird eggs. I'm not going to complain about finding extra food, because that's nice. But I would really like to just finish with the quest. Is that someone up there? Nope. Doesn't look like it. It's a tree root. I'm so anxious to get this quest done, I'm mistaking tree roots for people. Okay, so it's not him. It's not her. Was it the dude that was over here? Because I know he's not doing anything in particular either. Sure. Have some acorns. And let me give you a mushroom. Okay, I don't have enough acorns for it. Last person, last person. Where is last person? Not out here. There's just a lot of cows and sheep. I can't misbehave there, or I don't get to leave. If I cause any trouble, then I'm ending up sheepish. Go kill Ganondorf? Nat, I haven't even finished 3 of the temples yet. Why do you want me to kill Ganondorf so quickly? Not you. I mean, I want to kill Ganondorf eventually, too, but I have much in the game yet to do. Why not? It might be interesting at some point, but I like to go try and do it without finishing the rest of the game. Because I, for example, have never done that before, even in Breath of the Wild. I always let the creatures, the divine beasts, I always let them actually do their half damage in the first phase. Not you. There's a kid that sleeps up there. Besides, aren't you learning things? I'm trying to make it interesting. I'm trying to show you stuff you might not know. I'm actually really excited to get Tulin soon because I saw a movement technique on YouTube that's called Tulin pumping. As odd as that is. You learn, but then you forget. But I am excited to try it. I just try and avoid Tulin because he's kind of annoying. Which is interesting because he's actually one of the more powerful combatants when you have him summoned. Because he's the one that actually does headshots, which stuns enemies and knocks their weapons out of their hands. He's surprisingly handy to have around. I just wish he wasn't so dang annoying. Okay, I already talked to that guy and the girl in here. Oh yeah, because that's the mayor and his wife. That's the shed. I've talked to this guy out back. Is there another one out this way? No, that's the old lady growing things, I think. Oh. Where did my... I didn't remember picking my hardy radishes, but they're not there. It makes me sad. Where are we going? It's a good question I should know the answer to. Maybe it's someone here? I get the feeling there's like 3 people in this house, and I don't know where they go during the day. I think the lady tends the cuckoo cages in the back. Not there. Oh, is it her? It might be her. Who's this freak, she asks. Yay! I found the last one. Okay, hooray. Okay, perfect. Now we should finally be able to finish up in Hateno Village. I just have to go back to Cece. That's not her house. I am so excited to be done with this. You have no idea. I hate that quest so much. It is so frustrating. There, time for the election. Okay, see you soon, Jacob. Now we have to tell her that we're ready for it. Speak to Sophie. Who's Sophie? I think it's her sister here. Yes, here we go. It's time to get the election started. Hi, I'm Reed. I like that we grow things. I made cheese. Hi, I'm Cece. I do designing. I eat vegetables. But the problem is we can skip through that because even as far as vegetables are concerned, I don't care at all. Ha! Oh no, oh yes. Now, children, get along. It's supposed to be a very heartfelt moment that I'm just skipping through, but they do love their village, so they're gonna work together. Okay, so I think now we go one more time up to Reed, and he should have some sort of quest line for that new pumpkin that I'm after. Where is he? I don't know where he is. Maybe in the shed? No. Already read that. Where is he? Oh, maybe he's out in the field. That's what it was. I think he's talking to one of the farmers out here. Not there. Not there. That's Granny growing my hardy radishes. Not you. Okay, pumpkins? Are these them? Nope. Not those ones. Where are we at? Those are regular pumpkins. Cheese, milk, wheat. Or maybe that was rice, I'm not sure. Where is this guy? He shouldn't be too far away. Maybe he's with Cece in her building over here? I should have read the last bits of dialogue from that mayoral election. Oh yeah. This does nothing, by the way, but this is a reward for the quest that you get. so you can actually wear her stupid hat. There. Isn't it beautiful? Do you like my stupid hat? It actually even gives Link some lipstick. I think it's hilarious, but it is also dumb. Anyway, back to actual armor. You would. I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm saying you would because I don't. I don't do fashion. I go outside in a jeans and a t-shirt and I'm like, that's good. That's fair enough. I don't need fancy things beyond that. Where is this guy? I really need him to get into my line of view. Maybe I have to go talk to this one up here? I don't remember where he's supposed to be. Pumpkin, pumpkin, pumpkin. Saying pumpkin so much just made me want pumpkin spice. Specifically a pumpkin spice latte. When it comes to those things, I am absolutely a basic white bitch. I love pumpkin spice lattes, man. They're so good. Not you. Not those. Why do people like those? Because they are tasty. I like them. They are delicious. How do you not like them? Okay, I mean, that's fair, but I enjoy sweet things. I think they are tasty. Maybe not excessively sweet. I suppose it's possible that you've been having them with the whipped cream on top, too. I make sure not to get that. I always ask them to remove it so that it's a little less sweet. It actually took me a surprising amount of time to understand as well that pumpkin spice anything is not actually meant to be pumpkin flavored. It's literally just the spices that you would put on pumpkins. I took entirely too many years of my life not knowing that. It was an embarrassing amount of time that I didn't know. It just didn't occur to me that that's why. I felt like a dum-dum when I realized, but, you know, sometimes you gotta learn. Sometimes you gotta be wrong about things. Not him. Not him. Why can't I find the farmer dude now? He's supposed to be right here. I think. Am I gonna have to wait for night and then follow him out in the morning? Zelda's house, temporary residence. No. Where is he? Reed! Reed! Oh, here he is. Found him. Okay, so this is the last step of the quest line for these pumpkins. Basically, the undead are coming to plague the fields at night, so we have to defend them. All set. The good thing is, And actually, this is the fantastic, hilarious thing, is, as I've shown you before, the undead are very weak to these spark fruits, these dazzle fruits. A single one will instantly kill them. But here's the extra fun thing. When you use a multi-shot bow, you still consume the same one item to mass fire. So I can really just do this, and for a single spark fruit, obliterate everything that comes at me in a very wide range. So this really is just kind of super trivialized. Oop. As long as I hit, it's super trivialized. May as well pick up these bone parts. That was all. It takes seconds. As long as you've got enough of what you need, it takes seconds. Sun pumpkins. That's the name for them. So, now that we've got those, I can go buy a couple from the store here. I think they sell like 3 of them. And anytime they restock the store, I'll be able to buy more. 2 of them. And on top of that, I can now go have Granny grow me some more of these. So after all of that work, I finally have an easily renewable source of anti-gloom protection. For anti-gloom restoration. And it only took like 2 hours to get through it. Honestly, that took way longer than I remembered it taking. I've just been running around Hateno Village forever. Go ahead. Where are they? Right down at the bottom. Here we go. Now, what I'll show you is how wonderful these things really are. Especially because I can get them from the ground here. I don't need to go around to a billion different sky islands looking for them. All we have to do is get to this cooking pot, light it up again. There we go. And now, a single pumpkin will restore, oh, I guess 1 heart. 3 of them. Does that actually stack it? Only 3. But I don't think I can do Sundelions on their own, can I? Oh, I can. Okay. So Sundelions are still better, but at least they're... No, not that many. Decrease. At least the pumpkins are easier to get. And the other thing that this is good for is when you use the sun pumpkins, they actually refill the health that you've lost to. So, 2 shattered hearts, 2 regular hearts. Very nice to have. Not nearly the effect that I remembered them having, though, so that's a little bit disappointing, especially for the amount of work it took to get there. Anyway, let's go... back down to here first. I still would like to try and upgrade my armor a little bit more this episode. I need 2 more black Hinox guts, or 2 more Hinox guts from the black Hinox, and 3 more Lyonel hooves, or Lyonel guts. Now, I know where this black Hinox is. I think there's another one down in the depths. Yes, I know where another one is too. So hopefully this should go quickly, as long as I get the drops that I'm hoping for. Where is my Master Sword? I also need a monster part. Let's say this one. Just because it's very plentiful, even if it's not the best. And let's not get electrocuted. Oh, right. I still have the Hylian shield on. It's metal. Don't need that, thank you. And then I think it's the dude over to the right that I need to get. The fog effects in this game are always so awful. I hate when there's lightning. Whoa! What electrocuted me? There should be nothing electric. That was just a very unfortunate strike. Alright then. That was super unfortunate. I haven't had that happen very often. I guess we'll eat this. My goodness. That was absolutely awful. I think I've only ever had that happen once before in the like 500 hours I played this game. A random lightning strike. Holy crap. It's a good thing I could endure it. Okay, you know what? Let's go this way. Perfect. Okay. That was insanely surprising. I did not expect that at all. And I can't get up there. Maybe I can go around this way. Hopefully. Hopefully. I don't really want this to... Do I have a rocket? I do not have a rocket. Okay. That is super lame and very frustrating. Like, deeply frustrating. I just want to get up. Let's hope I don't get electrocuted again. We'll do this one more time. Please don't shock me, Mr. Lightning. I would really prefer you did not. I should have actually finished the Yiga Clan quests and gotten the anti-thunder helmet. That would have been a good idea. It would have saved my butt here. Alright. I mean, mercifully, I had fairies anyway, and it's not like I died, but it's still frustrating. I think that's a fair thing to say. I may not be doing that thing that I like to do, where if I die, I reset, but it's still frustrating to die. I don't like having that happen. Where is fire fruit? We'll burn that off right away. And now we'll just kick his butt. There we go. Easy peasy. Hooray, Hinox Guts. I'm still grossed out at the fact that he drops food even when he's not on fire. I think it comes from his stomach. And then the last one that I should need is over here. This guy. Because I double-checked last time. He was where I got my second Hinox Guts. I am really starting to need some more Zonite, though. The good news is we're almost completely done with this part. Like, once I have the armor now... Oops. Once I'm finished with my Fierce Deity armor, so I need one piece of Dragon from Dinral. And 3 more Lyonel hooves, or Lyonel guts. And once I have those, this armor set is completed, so I shouldn't have to go hunting for anything else for the rest of the game. Which means I should be able to just go and do the dungeons. Because I've got lots of food, I'll have maxed out armor, and then we can go fight Ganondorf. So, probably another 2, maybe 3 episodes before we're done. I'm hoping. Not that I want to be finished with Tears of the Kingdom, but I think realistically that might be around how long it'll take. Oh no, maybe a couple more than that, because I have to do the Temple in the Depths as well. The mysterious 5th Sage. So sometime next week. Please show me how to kill so I'm less scared. Okay, I will work on that. You have to remember, I also don't know how to kill. I haven't fought him yet. I do not know how to fight Ganondorf at all. Not there. Here. I'll learn. Yes. I keep trying to avoid spoilers, but I do know that at least he transforms, I think, twice. That's all I know about the fight, and I have worked very hard to avoid spoilers for the 2 years since this game came out. So I will be going into it as blind as I possibly can be. We're not there yet, but I will be going into it in that state, just so you know. But that's also part of why I'm trying to make sure I'm extra prepared. Because I don't know what's going to happen. For now, we need to go fight ourselves some more Lionels. Where is Hylian Shield? There we go. They should have all respawned. So this will be rough. But I have 4 fairies and a bunch of gloom healing now, which means it should go better. Hopefully. Hopefully better. There is one other thing that I want to do before I actually start fighting them, though. And that's going to be this. So, I think you remember, Nat, the other day I showed you about the travel medallions and stuff. If you've never used them, you just place one here, just like that, and now this becomes a travel point. So, I actually placed one last time, right up at this great fairy fountain. And I'm going to go use those Hinox guts to upgrade another piece of this armor to level 3. Which gives me 4 extra defense or an entire extra heart of damage I'm not going to take. Which hopefully carries over to the gloom damage, and I think it does. It will never do less than 1 gloom heart, but I mean, if I can get it down to 1 gloom heart per hit, I will be happier with that. Here we go. Enhance away! Hide, Link! Hide! Hide! Hooray. If you played Hylian Warriors, or Hyrule Warriors, it's actually pretty interesting. The 3 or 4 fairies actually work as a single unit. So they move their flowers as their main part of their body, and they pop out one at a time to do damage. It's pretty entertaining. Alright, now I need to do this and probably actually get Majora's Mask today. I'll grab this one, and I need both of these guys. Because I need you. There we go. Oh, I don't have a bow equipped. That's not good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ah! Well, thankfully he's only doing 1 heart now. There we go. Get on his back. Smash, smash, smash. Regular Lyonels mercifully do not do all that much damage at this point. Ah. I guess the flame does a little bit more. Yep, there we go. And see, Nat, this is what I was talking about, by the way, with these Zora weapons. This spear does 146 damage while I'm wet. So that's nice. I just have to be moist. Yeah, very helpful. Don't need either of those. Oh, I didn't even know he did that. Okay, hop on. And slice. Do the stabby stabby. Good. Where did my Zora fellow go? Oh! That's unfortunate. Yunobo, get out of the way. I know I need you, but get out of the way. Am I still wet is the question. Yes, I am. Good. I wish there was an armor set that could provide this effect permanently, but there's not, unfortunately. Oop! That was too early. That was way too early. Let's use some of this food that I just made. 6 hearts, please and thank you. Okay, smashy, smashy. That's 2 down. 2 to go, I think. Hopefully only 2 and not 3. The timing on these spears is awful. There we go. Smack. Don't jump away from me. Get on there. Oops, missed it. I hate when he does that. I go to use his ability and he back hops away from me. It is so frustrating. These things may be helpful, but they are an absolute downgrade from the abilities of Breath of the Wild. Like, absolute downgrade. Me too, Nat. Me too. I didn't like the charge time of them, like the fact that they couldn't refresh. Ooh, nope, that's bad. I didn't like the fact that they couldn't charge while you were using them. Like, the jump ability, Rivali's Gale. It only had 3 uses, and you had to expend them all before it would start recharging. I didn't like that. I did wish that they were just on a regular timer and could recharge their uses in between. That would have been a very nice quality of life thing to have. But, you know, they were still better than these ones, I think. I mean, I like these abilities. I just don't like the way they're used. Like, you have to have these guys out and about. And it's very frustrating, especially when they run from you. Like, what kind of ability is it if it runs away? Feels like a weird indie game dev mechanic. You can have all these cool abilities, but you have to catch them first. The next Lyonel is actually going to be the hardest, because he's the one that comes equipped with stone armor. Get over here. That I have to break off before I can actually do damage, and it's super frustrating. all of these enemies with the stone armor become like orders of magnitude harder because smashing and blast damage is the only way to clear it off, and they are 100% invulnerable until it's gone. So annoying. Okay, this is going better. Here we go. Okay, so this is why I needed Yunobo out here. Because I need to smash this armor off, bit by bit. Yeah, I did not have my shield out. I did not have my shield out. I hate doing that. One more time. Oh, my bow shattered. This one's fine. No, he blew up my Lyonel mace horn, you jerk. Oops. I gotta eat some food. I gotta eat some food. And I got 20 health in my pocket. This is why I came prepared this time. Oh, good. Okay, he's finally vulnerable now. Uh-oh, that's not good. Oop, too early, too dang early. Smash, smash, smash. I should still be wet enough to deal damage. There we go. Hopefully still wet enough to deal damage. Uh-oh. No more countering. Just smash away until he's gone. Okay. It's not worth preserving weapon durability that hard. I wanted that fight to end. Whew. Savage Lyonel bow, silver Lyonel horn. Alright. That's finally okay. Let's do this. I'm gonna upgrade some weapons here, because I really like these. Check this out. Fancy sword. I like it. Fancy, very powerful sword. Hold again. And fuse. I didn't need that. I don't need a decayed weapon, thank you. I was just going for the salvage Lyonel bow. So drop you, get rid of this low-grade Lyonel bow. There we are. And although we spent all that time, 5 episodes worth beating Majora, Now we have his mask. But I'm not quite as twitchy as Skull Kid. Alright, how many of the Lyonel guts did I get? That's a good question. Do I have 2 or 3? I have 3. I'm going to go do one more Lyonel fight. It should be over here. Did I mark him? I did not. But there should be one more stone-covered white Lyonel over in the depths on this side. And he should drop me one more Lyonel guts, which if he does means I can finally max out this armor and be done with these insanely difficult fights. And that will be an excellent stopping point for the day. There we go. Ooh, I am getting really low on Zonite. I don't even have enough to make a tank right now. Let's see, he should be somewhere out to the east. I really wish I'd marked him, but I don't remember where he is exactly. I think he likes to hang out in the middle of a lot of... Here we go. Oh, I missed. Oh, I missed. That's bad. That's not good. That's not good at all. Yeah, here's this. And I need some of these. And again. Oh, I missed. I missed. Oh, I did not like that. I did not like that one bit. That's bad. This is not going well already. I don't like this. 1, 2, 3. Oh, this one is much harder. Out in the wild, where it's not a nice, perfectly smooth surface, and these idiots are still in my way. Okay, eat. Almost got the armor off. Almost. Okay, armor's off. Finally. Give me this. Get on his back. There we go. Okay, that was good. I think I get one more decent mount, and then I have to just switch to damaging him while letting the weapons do the work. Dang it. Give me this. Get on his back. There we go. Okay. Uh-oh. That's less than stellar. That's less than stellar. Oopsie, oopsie, oopsie. Did the big oopsie. I have next to nothing left for these. Oh, that's not good. Oh no. If I take even one more hit, I'm basically relying on fairies to keep me alive right now. This one's not quite damaged enough, so we'll keep doing this. Oh. Okay. That was really hard. Please just give me the Lyonel guts I'm after. I got him. Okay. Woo. Hooray. Thank goodness. Let's go do this. The only other thing I need to do to max out this armor set now is get myself a shard of Dinral's horn, and that can wait until next time. Good night, Nat. Thank you very much. I appreciate you being here as always. I'm sorry if I was late in saying goodnight. I was concentrating very hard on that fight. Also, hi Rocketeer. Thank you for joining. I hope you can hear me. I'm not sure if the ads are still working or still going. Give me this. Thankfully, I should never have to fight a Lyonel again now. Hopefully. That is so incredibly difficult. I hate having to do that. Anyway, with that, we are going to call it a day because that was a very big day. We're saving this now. Just getting through all of those quests. Well, thank you for joining, Rocketeer. I'm sorry you're actually just catching me at the end of the stream. We spent a lot of time doing the Hateno village quest to get the sun pumpkins. And now we've just finished with the Lyonels that we needed to get. We got our Fierce Deity mask and upgraded 2 of our 3 pieces of armor. Sorry, we got Majora's mask. But we've upgraded 2 of our 3 pieces of armor to level 4. And next time we have to hunt down a dragon, and then we can start in with the actual Wind Temple quests. Well, thank you. I appreciate you doing that. For now, to everyone else that's still here, I appreciate you for hanging out so long. It's always nice having you guys around. Thank you for sticking with me as I'm playing. And, let's see. Do we have enough to raid here? No, just Rocketeer and Wailord, so we're going to skip raiding for today, but thank you for joining, and I hope everyone has a wonderful day. Where is my streaming button? Here we go. Not that one. There. Alright, catch you next time. Bye-bye.